This clip is brought to you by Super 6. I'm so gassed these guys are helping us on the channel. Super 6 is obviously a free-to-play game. You predict 6 scores every week in the Premier League. If you get all 6 results and scores correct, plus you have to guess your golden goal, there's a chance of getting 250 grand. That is an unbelievable thing. For a free-to-play game, it's absolutely unbelievable. But let's be completely real. Most of us aren't going to achieve that, but you can achieve every week. If you win in the club league, you get 100 quid to spend at classicfootballshirts.co.uk. That is unbelievable. For a free-to-play game, you could get Sean Goater on the back of your shirt with a classic Man City retro kit or whatever club you support. It's an unbelievable deal. Make sure you join our league, Club S6.
You're watching a clip from the Club podcast.
Make sure you follow it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and give it a 5-star review.
So here you go. Here's a lovely clip from our podcast. Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the club, brought to you by Super 6 with myself, Adam McKola. We've got Buvey over there, and in the middle, sweating on Chelsea's European spot tonight is Rory Jennings. Real Madrid against Chelsea at the Santiago Bernabeu, quarterfinals of the Champions League. The Champions League is special. It makes you feel special. Rory, how are you feeling ahead of this game?
Weirdly confident.
It is weird.
Weirdly confident. I truly believe that we can do something special, and I think loads of people will already be sneering at me. Loads of people will already be saying that it's ridiculous. Basically, when Chelsea play Real Madrid, we're brilliant. That's historic.
You've lost 1 out of 7 or 8?
1 out of 7, and even last year when they knocked us out of the cup, I'd say that. So we played them. They were we played 4 quarters. 3 of the 4 we were the best. Do you know what I mean? Like, we played 2 games.
Yeah, they did go out though, right?
Yeah, we went out, but we took the game to them away.
They did that last season, didn't they? They did that to us and you and even Liverpool, arguably.
Yeah, to beat Real Madrid. Mate, remember as well, Marcos Alonso had a goal disallowed in the Bernabeu that was going to put us, what would that have put us, 4-0 up?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, if that...
Werner scored.
Werner had a very good game. Like, I think that this is what happens with Chelsea. Like, and this goes back, like, 71. And, you know, people like to do the no history thing at Chelsea. 1971, that's before Liverpool had won any European silverware. In 71, Chelsea went to Athens and beat Real Madrid in the Cup Winners' Cup final. So, you know, we planted our flag in Europe prior to Liverpool. It's not me, you know, I'm aware that it wasn't the European Cup. I'm aware that Liverpool are a European behemoth, but it's still significant. And Chelsea, the point I'm trying to make here is that Chelsea as a club elevate. You know, some clubs get swallowed up by Europe. Maybe Arsenal, you could make the case, get swallowed up by Europe. Maybe Man City at times have been swallowed up by Europe. And other clubs really do like push back, really do like fight. And I think Chelsea have a very proud record of doing that.
I do think Real Madrid battered them today.
Yeah,
I'm going 4s.
No, they don't.
I'm going 4s.
They don't. Chelsea don't get battered in Europe. Like, base this on some sort of...
4s.
Base this on something concrete. Chelsea don't get battered in Europe. You do. We don't get battered in Europe. When do we get battered? Who batters us? Give me one example of...
I remember when
I can think of
Falcao, Atletico Madrid.
Super Cup weren't in this competition. Bad luck, unlucky, embarrassing.
Counts as the winners of the Champions League.
It wasn't in this competition.
The winners of the Champions League.
It wasn't in this competition. I honestly can't think. I can think of us battering teams. I can think of us scoring, you know, going to Galatasaray and winning 5-0, going to Lazio and winning 4-0. I can think of us doing it, but I honestly can't think of us being battered ever.
Clip this. Just get these ready for the highlight show later when we've got Rory saying, we've never been battered. And you sort the timer out as well. What's going on?
Do you know Chelsea haven't touched the ball yet?
Huh?
Me and Jack are fixing the graphics, all right? They're broken at the
Do you know the game is 1 minute 27 and Chelsea haven't touched the ball?
Yeah.
But we're luring them in, man. We're lulling them in.
Camavinga's playing at left wing right now.
Oh, that Tottenham.
He thought he'd have to track back for Reece James and he's just having a field day of his own. Here we go. Oh,
big head out. Big head. It's all right. Look after it now. And I see it. Oh, stop it. We're going to score. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Get your
no.
shot off. Get your shot off.
Oh, no.
Oh, mate, come on! We're fucking brilliant!
Why did I make that bet?
That was class.
Frank Lampard's blew away on me!
Too much space from Real Madrid. How was he in?
Oh, too easy. The Bernabeu, bring it. Mate, we're too good. We're teaching them.
João Felix has got that in him. He's got that in him. The one in the 5, you know, run by himself, the solo goal. He's got that in him.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I believe it.
Yeah, Benfica, he scored similar kind of goal.
Velistic in the chat says, Rory, will you father my children?
Probably not. I'm having a vasectomy. What's the worst result for Chelsea that's a good result?
1-0.
Yeah.
Well, that's as
Like
bad
a
as
defeat
2-1
by 1 goal.
What about two? Do you think two's too much?
I think it's over.
So what, like a 3-1 defeat?
Chelsea haven't scored many goals this season, have they?
No.
So if they are going to win this, it has to be
very
like
true.
a draw here and something tight at Stamford Bridge.
What score would it have?
Twat that.
The keeper had that covered easy. What score would it have to be for you to say that Chelsea are favourites going into the second leg? Like how many? So if Chelsea win this game by
3-0.
1, Chelsea win by 1, still think Real Madrid go through.
Chelsea
win by 2?
50-50 in the second leg.
3.
You serious? So if Chelsea were to win 2-0 in the Bernabeu, you still think we go out?
Oh, no. If you take a 2-0
I think it'd
lead
be
home.
I think it'd be a 51% chance.
Nah,
at
if they
least
take a
that Real
2-0
Madrid
lead
get
home.
2-0.
2-0 lead home.
I'm not saying that because of Chelsea to wind you up. I'm saying because of what Real
There it
Madrid
is.
did to us last season.
So
I've never seen anything like
if
it.
Chelsea were to win this game 2-0, you're still going to say
I think
Real
we're
Madrid
getting
are
sucked
favourites?
into the narrative. At 60 minutes in, you've been fantastic. Mate, they could beat you 3-0 tonight.
16 minutes in for those watching at home without a
It was
crowd.
impossible before the game, though. Lampard's Chelsea lose 3. Don't be silly. Do you know who's on the touchline? Do you know who's overseeing this?
Super Frankie Lampard.
Super Frank. Come on, Blues.
Over.
Offside. He's offside, no?
Real Madrid,
game over.
ale, Real Madrid, ale, Real Madrid,
over.
ale.
Is that not
offside? Come on, now we need... Who else to get booked? João Felix and 2 more Real Madrid goals, and I'm a bag of sand in the hand.
See,
Plus that 500 quid coming from you. That's 1,500 quid
That's
up
not
I'm going to
bad.
be tonight.
this is what I mean
not
about the
bad.
keeper.
Ooh.
He's not good enough for you at any level, in my opinion.
Shame.
That's Todd Bowley's prediction gone live.
Yeah, mate.
Were you genuinely upset about that or not?
I didn't think...
I thought that was
mate,
so
I
distasteful.
certainly wasn't upset.
It wasn't
but I
upset.
don't
You know, in the
Yeah.
context of seeing your own...
Oh, what a save, Courtois!
That's the difference, isn't it? That's the difference. That's the difference in keepers.
Reece James with the cross. Raheem Sterling got across his man at the front post, got a touch onto it. And Thibaut Courtois with the save. Such a good
great-
save as well
great
because it's really
response.
close to the post.
Great
Keep that out.
Great move, great
Reece
response.
James, good cross.
Oh, Raheem does everything right
Who was
there.
that defending there? I was good defending
Come
as
on.
well.
Mate, we should be good at these now. Set pieces, we should be good.
Militao defender, I'm not sure. Thoughts on Frank's attire today? No suit?
No, he's smart enough, isn't he? He's not wearing a cap. Not wearing a cap, and it's not.
I feel like if Potter wore that.
Nah, nothing wrong with that. It's smart
It's
enough.
like a fleece, isn't it? He's
He's smart enough on it.
Yeah.
It's,
Who picked his wardrobe? James Corden?
he's not wearing it at a cup final. Do you think that the Corden thing? Do you think it's true?
Yeah.
I think
you?
it is.
Yeah.
Do you?
I've heard Ruth Wilson is doing your transfer strategy for the summer.
No, but
she is.
like in a totally.
I'm not even
hang on,
joking.
no,
Rob
because I-
Brydon, yeah,
in
sport
a
director.
totally non-banterous way. Because I probably think it is true as well. Do you think it is actually?
I think
true?
it
I think we all work in the football media. We're never privy 100%. The fact we've all heard it from different sources, and it's
No,
the second
we
kind
haven't.
of
No, but it's all
No,
come
we
from the
have,
same
we have.
source.
Yeah,
though.
but
It's
We've
come
all
from one
seen-
source.
We've all seen it. We've all
Buvey
heard
just
the
making things up.
No, but we've all seen it from different
no.
little sources on Twitter and stuff like that. It's not one person.
No,
We've
it
seen
is.
across
It's
the
an
internet.
athletic article.
There's two.
It's no
but-
movie. It's
yeah, but-
literally from an
All right,
athletic
fine.
article.
You know why I believe it?
There's too many people
Because
saying
of
it.
who your owner is. I feel like is James Corden a Chelsea fan?
No, West Ham fan.
That's the irony, but it's an LA thing.
He's a friend of Lampard.
It's an LA thing.
It's an LA
No, he's-
media
Todd-
thing.
He'll be a friend of Lampard
Todd
and a friend
Bowley's
of
a
Todd
media.
Bowley's. And therefore, I think it's possible. But if it was my
No, it's
club,
100% possible. It's
my
100%
immediate
possible.
reaction would be that's not true because I just wouldn't want it to be true.
The trouble is, it's true in the way that, do you remember 4-4-3 and all that? Like it feels kind of a bit like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It feels a bit 4-4-3. It feels a bit Chelsea always play in the Champions League and therefore they'll play in the Champions League next year.
Vinicius Jr.
some player.
Yeah.
Where does he rank though in terms of?
Oh, he's one of the best in the world in his position at the moment, like world class.
So he's 23. I'm just thinking of similar Brazilian
The best
talent.
winger in the world, isn't he?
Yeah. He's certainly one of.
Who's better than him?
Is it just a statement
Saka?
that I don't think? Is it?
No.
I'm not over romanticising the past, am I? By saying I don't think he's anywhere near
You know what?
early
Yeah.
2000s Brazilian.
You know, if Saka done this season
90s
like he is now, and he was in the Champions League as well,
yeah,
and he was doing it,
yeah.
I'd probably.
What as a right winger? You
I
think
just
that's
feel
long
like
term?
when
He's a right winger?
Vinicius playing off the left here, but when Vinicius has done it in the Champions League,
Yeah,
has done it. I just think it's unfair to then go. I think Saka's had more
No,
than one
you
good
have to say
season
Vinicius
just then go,
Jr. is ahead of him, but in terms of being ahead of the curve, Vinicius Jr. is ahead of Saka. But I would say that Saka is now in this conversation because Saka next season will be in the
Yeah,
Champions
because he
League.
plays for a huge club and he's doing
Yeah.
really well in the Premier League, of course, and he plays for his country as well, which is massive. But I just think we need to put a bit more respect on Vinicius Junior's name sometimes, and people start saying Saka's ahead of him and that. I wouldn't even put Rashford, you know what I mean? Rashford ahead of him, and Rashford's
Yeah, but you can't.
scored super amount of goals.
He's not in the conversation.
Rashford's ahead of Saka, so why wouldn't he be in that conversation?
Not ahead of Saka.
Of course, you're a muppet, bro. If you think if you think Saka's better than Rashford, you're a dickhead and you don't know ball.
Saka.
Yeah, facts.
Come on.
If Saka had a season like Rashford had in any of these last 4 out of 5 seasons where he's bagged 20 plus goals, no.
He's maybe a better finisher, but I think Saka's a far more intelligent player. He's better off the ball. He works hard. He links up play far better.
Nah, he doesn't.
Better close control for me than Rashford.
No chance.
I think Rashford's a bit more of a flair player as well. Saka's far more consistent.
He's not consistent though. How is he far more consistent? Rashford scored 20 plus goals in 4 out of the last 5 seasons.
Saka's PFA player of the year this season.
This season, yes. You're basing off this season.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not better than Rashford though.
For me, I'm not trying to mind you.
It's a mental conversation.
For me,
we did this before, and you all switched the conversation to other players because you knew you couldn't win. That's when everyone started bringing up Sancho. And
for me, it's not about
you couldn't win the conversation.
It's not about you getting too competitive. It's about having a constructive.
If you think Saka's better than Rashford, you don't know ball. It's just that simple.
Rory, what do you think?
I think Saka's better than Rashford.
There's the geezer that doesn't know ball.
We're both idiots then. We're both idiots.
Yeah, you are.
Why are you on a Champions League stream when you're lot in the Europa League? Why don't you do Europa League by yourself and leave the football in the Champions League to me and Rory?
Here we go.
Oh,
it's over.
Hey!
It's over.
Red card!
It's over.
Alejandro.
It's game over.
is it outside the box?
Oh, they're high-fiving each other. It's embarrassing.
That's not my name.
He had to do that, Chilwell, though, didn't he? I mean, it's a disaster, but he had to do it.
Fernando.
Right. Was it silly?
I think he had to do
That's
it.
chilly, that.
Hang on, look how easy that is. Cucurella.
He's always running backwards in a
Cucurella.
kind of
You don't
frantic way.
You know what? 2-0 down with 20 minutes to go with 11 men. Or 1-0 down with 20 minutes to go.
1-0.
And he can't play
with 10 men.
Go put 10 men behind the ball.
But it's probably going to be 2-0 anyway.
but
And he can't play second leg.
And it could be 3-0, 4-0.
No. You definitely don't take the goal against
Good for my bet.
Real Madrid. Of course.
I hope
He might not have
Felix
scored,
don't
though.
get taken off.
No, but he probably would have scored.
I don't. He was near.
No,
post.
mate.
It wasn't middle of the goal.
If they don't score from this, it's a good decision from Chilwell. Of course it is.
But he can't play second leg.
Yeah, but you deal with that then. You'd rather have no Chilwell and not be 2-0 down. 2-0 is over. You
Maybe.
don't want to concede. Mate, now we know exactly what we have to do. Don't concede here and then just 10 men behind the ball.
I love the
Wait for the
mental
clock.
gymnastics of a football fan. And you know what? I'm with you because I do it as well.
No, but
you
that's
know,
right.
like, as soon as one thing, actually, if he do this and do that, is it?
You make it work.
Actually, like,
Make it work. Make it relevant.
it's
Whatever's
like
happened,
Arsenal
make
fans,
it.
like when they drew that game against Liverpool, they would have been doing
It's
like,
actually a better result.
actually, this
It's
is
actually a
all
better
right,
result.
because
Yeah.
now City are favourites, so that means they're going to
Yeah,
mess
so the
up.
pressure's on them, and Europe, Bayern Munich
like-
coming up.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
football fans doing it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
start. Oh! 2-0 Real Madrid. What a goal. What a finish. That man Essential.
And that's that. From a corner, man.
And that
a
was
big
all
shot.
she wrote.
How can you switch
man.
off like that from a corner?
Fucking thingy's gone off, hasn't he? Shit. Shit.
Stop swearing all the time. It's not good for the old AdSense. Oh, look. So foolish. Look,
Basics. from Real
basics.
Madrid. Short
Vinicius
corner.
with another assist.
Oh, it's through
the
his
legs of
And the
Fofana.
keeper, the keeper do better.
Through Fofana's legs, though. So difficult, isn't it, for the keeper?
It's his side though.
Good finish that.
Not to be too negative on him, but
You boys are going to get your asses handed
Show
to you
it
at the
then.
weekend by Brighton as well. Trust
Yeah,
me.
I think
Because you know what now? You've got no Champions League games that your players are fighting to be playing in. You got none of that stuff. You got no Koulibaly. Bediashile's got splinters in his arse from being on the, not even being in the bench. You got Cucurella, who's hated by everyone. Like
No goals.
This team is going to get roasted. Brighton 3
Mike on
points.
15th.
If you want to put your Super 6 in right now, Club S6, tap in, Brighton win. I promise you to tap in.
Honestly, do it now, lads, and make sure you join the club.
And
Club
ladies,
S6.
you know.
If you beat us in your predictions and come top of the league every round, you get 100 quid to spend at classic football shirts. This Chelsea shirt is not a classic. It won't be when they come 15th in the Premier League this season.
Yeah. You're never going to see that shirt again. Chelsea got 2 wonderful goals in the back of their net today. 2-0 down, away from home. They're going to bring him to Stamford Bridge. Is there any hope for a turnaround at Stamford Bridge? Because we're going to be doing it live next week, so...
I think 2-0, didn't we establish this before the game, that 2-0 was the precipice where hope can still live?
If you score early.
2-0 is a scoreline where we can just about dream.
I just worry about your bench. Who can change the game?
No,
you couldn't do it today, and that's the issue.
No, Stamford Bridge under the lights, but it's going to take something.
If we're saying this is dead, the good news is AC Milan, Napoli's not dead.
1-0.
It's 1-0.
1-0.
But Napoli will be at home chasing a 1-0 deficit. That probably means that'll be an entertaining game for us to watch. Next Tuesday, we are live. The new podcast was released today as well. So please head over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, leave us a 5-star review on all those things there as well.